cow. Our captain is not... If you think this cow is an easy... You don't have business with this guy.
Oh, I think Petrov will want to talk to us.
Really? You're willing to sell?
Hey, we all need to make a little side money, am I right? Let us aboard and you...
Excuse me.
You're looking splendid today, Captain.
I'm glad to see you looking well.
Here to give some orders? Do you need me somewhere? Be safe.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
Hey! How are you?
Who let you on board? Thought Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes.
Oh yes, The Rock. He's not selling it. But if you want to hear him laugh in your face personally,
You might find we can be really
go on then.
brought some extra layers, right? Otherwise, fantastic icicle. Hello.
I wasn't aware
We have...
Excellent. Relax. Kick up. The artifact? I have never seen any... you are out of... Tempting. Oh-ho. Well... Really? Very well. I know. People look at me and say, Petrov,
Talk to
your
Petrov.
whole ship is a testament of
glorious,
splendor.
smooth guy.
Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful, but that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding.
A lot of the guards here are bounty hunters, explorers, and salvagers.
The hull for weeks. Of course, there was the time I accidentally steered us into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the Star Yard for repairs. And now, the moment itself. You. The man who sold me this. Alas, I've held it several times, and my soul is still breathing, devoid of any such enlightenment. Oh no. And it's only fair to warn you. Hands.
Hey, we're not pirates. Except, well, when we... Yeah, that does sound a little pirate.
Then I suppose it's... Go ahead.
I don't see any moves.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
We're only doing what we have to.
Done!
Damn pirate. Get what you did.
Filthy pirate. We're not gonna forget this.
Yeah, we surrender.
Captain Petrov says stand down. So we're standing down.
So what? We're just gonna let you loot this shit? Hey. Okay.
Craft jumps just like your voice.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. We say again, respond immediately or we will be forced. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Stand down and prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any. Smart decision. Stand.
Sys-Def. So much fun.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir. I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss. Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. It appears you spent several years as a bounty hunter. That type of background will get you quite far around here. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. Good. You'll find that I'm a stickler for detail. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation. United Colonies System Defense. Does that? UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. That convict is where you ended. No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our hands. That means losses. Heavy losses. Not for me. For yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for you, refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even... Well, first of all, we'll forget about the infraction that... Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits. Or, you can throw all that away. I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply... So, what do you say? Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
I've got nothing to say to you, convict. So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh? Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship, and then Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it, since the commander handpicked him. I guess
Ikande's on level 2.
try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Pardon. I'm not authorized to answer your questions. Yes?
It's good to be on the boat.
All right. This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Wherever the Crimson Fleet go, we'll follow. Howdy. Okay, hello.
Hey, now that we've established this is the operation. Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. Good. I have just... Our intelligence... She works for the Trade Authority. You'd better hope so. Once you block... That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft... Eager to get going. Remember, I wouldn't expect any less. Look, as an undercover operative for UC System, allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand it. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over. Now, that's easy to answer. We'll be monitoring your activities from the... When you feel you've gathered enough, beyond that, you're completely on your own. You have your orders.
Excuse me.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so while you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, well, you better. I want data. For the sake of the settled systems, that minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Ikande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece... Yes. Commander Ikande mentioned that when he... All right. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. That should do it. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and... I'll be here if you have any more questions.
It's a beautiful day to be alive.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in!